Hi, Stuart. I have a question.
Yes.
So I have a close friend who just passed away last week. I'm very sad. But I was just wondering what happens when someone dies? Like, where do they go? Maybe there's not enough time to answer this question here, but I just, yeah.
I think they mostly just take a vacation. Look, it gets back to a simple reality. We come to the earth, we're born here, we're given life. We're given a very precious thing called life. We're given time, be it, 50 years, 30 years, whatever, 80 years. We're given life. We're given this incredible treasure to do a simple thing. That's to develop ourselves as human beings, to build a system inside ourselves that can open to higher creative energy in the universe, that can embrace God. We can't do this if we're not happy people. We can't do this if we're not full of love, full of compassion, if we're not full of the highest levels of what it means to be human on the earth. That's why we're given time. And when we move on, the soul moves into the cosmos. And if in their lifetime a person has learned how to do this, they become one with higher energy in the universe. They have freed themselves from suffering, pain, difficulty, all the stuff. We come to the earth to learn how to transcend, not well, transcend, but also transform to an open heart. So, and something I've also learned, look, without life, without death, there's no life. Without a beginning, there's no ending. And we have to learn how to use this precious gift we are given to evolve and grow and get closer to God, to higher energy, to become enlightened people. How do you become an enlightened person? Uh, look, I've been working at this for many years and finally came up with the conclusion by learning how to be truly, to live truly on the highest level of one's own humanity, to be happy, to be open, to have compassion. What happens afterward? If we don't manage to fulfill that kind of mission on the earth, they prepare us, we're prepared by these cosmic entities to come back here and do it again until we finally learn how to be a happy person. It's not terribly complicated. It's the thing that every human being wants on this planet, to be happy. Why do people make money? It's supposed to make them happy. Why do they have a house, a car, a wardrobe, a husband, a wife, a family, boyfriends, girlfriends? It's all supposed to make people happy. Rarely does it ever, because people at the same time don't develop a system inside that's strong enough to sustain an open heart. So it's really, I wouldn't worry about what happens to us when we leave here. I would truly understand how precious time is, how precious life is, what a sacred jewel it is that we are given. And we're given it for simple reason, to learn how to open in ourselves and transform the difficulties, the suffering, the pain, all of which comes because we're not open into love, joy, happiness, kindness, to a very high level of our own humanity. And developing our humanity frees us. It's like, that the Jewish holiday of Perrin. We come out of Egypt. We come out of that prison slavery that And we have created that prison for ourselves. I mean, when we're born with these sweet and delicious little things, I mean, absolutely. You can't do anything but hug them and kiss them and, thank God for them. And the precious little creatures that somehow are trained by the forces of life to lose that sweetness and innocence. And then all of life is about regaining it, learning how to go through, you know, years of difficulty and suffering, learning how to transform all that stuff into love, into kindness. And if you learn how to do that, you don't worry about you just do it. You're living. Life and death become one. Life and death become this extraordinary dance that they both do together. And people that are close to us, people that we love, they're always with us, they live in our hearts, they're part of us, they're always there to nurture us. We lose them when we start getting emotional and mental and conflicted and full of chaos inside. Then we lose that extraordinary being who is living in our heart. So I think the important thing is to be able to arrive at a place in ourselves where we recognize what a sacred jewel life is and not forget that. How sacred it is. Everything about it is an extraordinary teacher. Even all the bullshit that goes on in this world, all these politicians and armies and it's all a teacher. We have to be able to embrace the real guru, which is life. And as I say all the time, these classes are not about me having students and disciples. It's about me, over years and years, having learned about this meditation and how it effectually changes myself and even, other people, learning how to train people to get strong enough so that they can sit in front of the guru life. And once they embrace life that way, uh, you know, they're not spending their time worried about what goes on after we leave the world. They have found the capacity to step into the unknown and embrace the unknown and to realize that all creative energy exists in the unknown. I mean, I've said it a lot, but I'll never forget reading that thing about Bach when he was dying and all the people were crying and lamenting, Johann, why are you leaving us? And he said, what are you all so sad about? I'm just going to the place where the music comes from. I mean, it's one of the most extraordinary things I ever read. Going to the place where the music comes from. What an amazing place. And then there is no death and there is no life. There's nothing. There's just us having evolved to a place where we finally become free of us. I hope it's clear.
Thank you.
You're welcome, dear. I'm glad you sat through the whole class. It's
Thank,
wonderful. Just keep working on yourself. I mean, you'll build the strength to be able to transform that tiredness into a very deep and a creative inner life. You'll build that kind of strength.
Thank you.
Does anyone else have a question they would like to ask? Okay, if there are no more questions, thank you. I mean, I say it all the time, and I'll say it again. God bless you all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for attending these classes. Thank you for supporting what I'm trying to do, with Rudy's meditation practice that I learned from him. And I just hope to God that it's enabling all of you to build systems inside yourself, that begin to recognize how precious life is, how precious time is, how we can't take it for granted, and we have to use it in a way where it truly develops us as human beings and really enables us to get closer and closer, step by step, to our spiritual enlightenment, to a point where there is no more life and there is no more death. There's just a oneness of all things that manifest for each and every one of us. So God bless you all. And there'll be meditation tomorrow at 1 o'clock. And again, it's 7:30. And I'm looking forward to seeing everybody. Have a wonderful evening. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you, Stuart. Great answers.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Stuart.
Good night.